Be me, Lucas, 29 years old, sous chef at Vellum. Trendy, high concept, dining in downtown Seattle. Friday night. The pass is chaotic. Chef Elias is screaming about the scallop texture. Elias is a genius. Also, a tyrant, known for throwing pans, screaming until veins pop. But tonight is different. The Michelin Guide inspector is rumored to be at table 4. Pressure is crushing my chest. I'm on the meat station. The A5 Wagyu, $300 a steak. I turn my back for 10 seconds to check the garnish. Smell of carbon. Panic spikes. I turn back. The sear is too dark, it's burnt. Not just well done, but ruined. Elias is walking over. He sees it. The vein in his forehead pulses. You useless amateur. He grabs the pan, shoves it toward my chest. Hot oil splatters my apron. Doesn't burn skin, but the heat is there. Get out of my kitchen. You're fired. Don't come back. The kitchen goes silent. Everyone is watching. Marcus, the dishwasher. Sarah, the pastry chef. I feel small. Humiliated. Years of work, gone in seconds. Rage takes over. Cold, calculating rage. I look at the knife on the cutting board. I look at the heavy cast iron pan. I look at Elias's back as he turns away. I grab the hot pan handle. I scream, "Don't touch me." Everyone turns. I slam the pan against my own forearm. Hard, searing pain, skin blisters instantly. I stumble back into the prep rack. Crash. Knives, bowls, oil bottles hit the floor. I grab a paring knife from the floor, slice my own palm. Deep. Blood flows. Elias spins around. What the hell are you doing? I look him in the eye, defending myself. I run out the back door. Into the alley. Friday night rain. I pull out my phone. Dial 911. Help me. My boss. He burned me. He came at me with a knife. I think he's on something. Please hurry. Hang up. Adrenaline is a drug. I sit on the wet pavement, holding my bleeding hand, crying. Not from pain. Not from pain. From performance? Sirens in the distance. This is it. Monday morning. Lawyer's office. Rebecca Sterling. Top-tier personal injury and employment law. She looks at the photos. The burn on my arm. The stitches in my hand. This is battery, Lucas. Assault with a deadly weapon. Workplace violence. I nod, looking down. He just snapped. He was screaming about the stars. He grabbed the pan and pressed it into me. I tried to block the knife. That's how I got cut. Rebecca takes notes. Do you have witnesses? The whole kitchen saw him screaming, but they're scared of him. He threatens everyone. He controls their careers. Rebecca nods. Typical abuser dynamic. We'll get a restraining order immediately. We're suing for damages. And we're going to the press. Men like this need to be stopped. I feel a twinge of guilt. I squash it. He fired me. He humiliated me. He deserves this. Tuesday. The article drops in the Seattle Times. Rising star chef accused of brutal assault. Sous chef hospitalized. Culture of fear at Vellum. Social media explodes. #justice for Lucas. #boycott Vellum. My phone blows up. Support from industry friends. I always knew he was crazy. So brave of you to speak up. We believe you. Wednesday. Police arrest Elias. Aggravated assault. They found cocaine in his locker. I smile. I planted it there 2 weeks ago, just in case I needed leverage. Never thought I'd use it like this. But it seals the deal. Drug-fueled rage. The narrative writes itself. Elias makes bail. But Vellum is closed. Investors pull out. Staff quits. His reputation is ash. Friday. I'm at home, watching the news. Interview with Rebecca. She looks fierce. My client is a victim of a toxic industry. Elias Vance is a predator. We will not rest until justice is served. Doorbell rings. It's a courier. Flowers. Card says, "Stay strong." The Culinary Guild. I feel powerful. Invincible. 2 weeks later, I launch a GoFundMe. Help Lucas recover and start fresh. Goal $50,000. Hit it in 48 hours. People love a survivor. I start looking for spaces. My own restaurant. Phoenix? Fitting name. Rising from the ashes of abuse. Meanwhile, Elias is silent. No statements. No social media. His lawyer releases a generic denial. Chef Vance vehemently denies all allegations. He looks forward to clearing his name in court. Weak. Public opinion has already convicted him. 1 month later, text from unknown number. I know what you did. The pan wasn't hot enough to burn instantly. Physics doesn't lie. I freeze, block the number. Probably a troll. Or one of Elias's loyalists. Maybe Marcus. The dishwasher always watched everything. Quiet guy. Engineering degree dropout. Loved Elias like a father. I shake it off. I have the medical report. I have the photos. I have the cocaine plant. I'm safe. 3 months later, Phoenix opens. Full house. Critics rave. The chef who survived. Brave flavors. I'm on the cover of Food and Wine. Breaking the cycle of abuse. I give interviews. Tears in my eyes. It was hard. I thought I was going to die in that kitchen. But I'm here now. Cooking is my healing. Everyone eats it up. Except one blog. The Garnished Truth. Tiny readership. Post title anomalies in the vellum case. I click it. It analyzes the burn pattern. Contact burns from a cast iron pan usually show a specific gradient. Lucas's burn is uniform, like he pressed it deliberately. Also, the knife wound angle. If Elias slashed him from the front, the entry wound would be on the outer palm. This cut starts from the thumb side, consistent with self-infliction. My stomach churns. Who is this? I show Rebecca. She laughs. Conspiracy theorists. Ignore it. We have the criminal trial next month. Elias is going to prison. Focus on your restaurant. I try to focus, but the blog keeps posting. The cocaine timeline. Elias was at a charity dinner the night the drugs were allegedly planted. Locker logs show Lucas accessed the staff room at 2 a.m. Why was the sous chef there at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday? I sweat. I remember that night. I said I forgot my keys. Did I sign the log? Yes. Digital keypad. Shit. 6 months later, the trial begins. State versus Elias Vance. I'm a star witness. I walk into the courtroom. Suit and tie. Look humble. Look scared. Elias is at the defense table. He looks terrible. Gaunt. Gray hair. He doesn't look at me. I take the stand. Prosecutor asks me to recount the night. I do. The tears come naturally now. He was a monster. I was just trying to cook the steak. He burned me. He tried to kill me. Jury looks sympathetic. Elias's lawyer stands up. David Thorne. Shark. Mr. Lucas, you stated Elias pressed the pan into you. Yes. With his right hand. Yes. And he held the knife in his left? Yes. And you blocked with your left hand? Yes. Thorne pauses. Mr. Lucas, are you aware that Vellum installed a smart kitchen system 3 weeks prior to the incident? My heart stops. I knew there were upgrades. Sensors, Mr. Lucas. Heat sensors. Motion sensors. Audio capture for order accuracy. The defense would like to enter Exhibit D. Data logs from the Rational iCombi Pro ovens and the overhead Heston Q system. I look at Rebecca. She looks confused. Thorne continues. The heat sensor above the meat station tracks movement. At 7:42 p.m., the time of the incident, the sensor shows one person at the station, you. Elias Vance was at the pass, 12 feet away. The data shows rapid movement of the pan, but no second heat signature entering the zone until 15 seconds later, after the scream. I stutter. The sensors must be wrong. It was chaotic. Thorne smiles. It's not a nice smile. We also have the audio. The order system records ambient noise to process verbal tickets. Let's listen. He plays the file. Kitchen noise. Sizzling. My voice. Damn it. Burnt. Then silence. Then a loud clang. Then a scream. Don't touch me. Then Elias's voice distant. What the hell are you doing? Thorne pauses the tape. Elias's voice is distant, Mr. Lucas. If he was pressing a pan into your chest, he would be inches away. Why does he sound 12 feet away? Silence in the courtroom. I can hear the clock ticking. I was in shock. Sound travels funny in the kitchen. Thorne leans in. We also have the locker room keypad logs. You entered at 2:14 a.m. on Tuesday the 12th. Elias's locker was opened at 2:16 a.m. You had the master code. Elias was in Portland that night. Did you plant the cocaine, Mr. Lucas? Objection. The prosecutor yells. Withdrawn. Thorne smirks. No further questions. I step down. My legs are jelly. I look at the jury. They aren't looking at me with sympathy anymore. They look suspicious. Ressus? Rebecca pulls me into a side room. Why didn't you tell me about the censors? I didn't know. You lied to me, Lucas. The audio doesn't match your story. If they prove perjury, I can't help you. I'm not lying. I scream, but my voice cracks. She knows. That night, I'm pacing in my apartment, drinking whiskey. Twitter is turning. Did you hear the audio? He wasn't even near him. Lucas is a fraud. Justice for Elias. The tide is turning. Fast. Next morning, I go to court. Paparazzi are there. But they aren't shouting, "We love you, Lucas." They are shouting, "Did you fake it? Did you frame him?" I push past. Inside. Judge calls the session. But Elias isn't there. Whispers. Thorne looks pale. Judge calls counsel to the bench. Long conversation. Rebecca comes back. Her face is white. Court is adjourned. What? Why? Elias was found this morning. Dead. Suicide. My world stops. No. He was supposed to go to jail. Or get acquitted and fade away. He wasn't supposed to die. He left a note. Rebecca whispers. He sent it to the press and to the culinary board. It's over, Lucas. The trial is over. But the investigation into you is just starting. I run out of the courtroom. Driving home. Radio is on. Breaking news. Chef Elias Vance found dead. Suicide note claims innocence. Blames former sous chef for destroying his life. Police are reopening the investigation. I get home. Lock the door. Curtains drawn. I check the blog. The garnished truth. New post. He killed an innocent man. The blood is on Lucas's hands. I'm releasing the full server logs from the kitchen. Every movement. Every temperature change. It's Marcus. I know it's Marcus. I text him. Stop it. You're ruining everything. Reply comes instantly. You ruined everything. You killed him. I have the video. My heart stops. What video? There are no cameras. Not on the wall, he replies. The pass tablet, the one used for Expo. It has a front-facing camera for Zoom calls with investors. I sent it to record that night because I suspected you were stealing wine. I got something better. Or worse, sending it to the police now. Panic. Pure, unadulterated panic. I start packing a bag. Passport. Cash. Where can I go? Mexico? Canada? Banging on the door. Police! Open up. They didn't wait. Door splinters. SWAT team. Guns drawn. Get on the ground. Lucas Miller, you are under arrest. Filing a false police report. Perjury. Tampering with evidence. Manslaughter. Handcuffs tight. Dragged out. Neighbors watching. Cameras flashing. This time, the headlines are different. Chef killer. The lie that killed a legend. Interrogation room. Cold metal table. Detective Miller. No relation. He plays the video. Grainy footage from the tablet, but clear enough. It shows me at the station, burning the steak. Elias yelling, then walking away. Me grabbing the pan. Looking around. Slamming it into my arm. Grabbing the knife. Cutting my hand. Smearing blood on my apron. Running out. It captures everything. The malice. The calculation. You sick son of a bitch, the detective says. He lost everything because you burned a steak. His business, his reputation, his life. I was scared, I whisper. Save it for the judge. Bail denied. Flight risk. Severity of the crime. Public outrage. I sit in county jail. Cellmate is a drug dealer. He knows who I am. You're that chef guy. The rat. Even we have codes, man. You don't frame a man for something he didn't do. He spits on the floor. Watch your back. The civil suits start coming. Elias's estate. His family. The investors of Vellum. My restaurant, Phoenix, is fire-bombed. Literally. Someone threw a Molotov cocktail through the window. Graffiti on the walls. Liar, murderer. My assets are frozen. The GoFundMe money is seized as fraudulent. Rebecca drops me. Conflict of interest. I can't represent a client who used me to commit a crime. I get a public defender. Overworked guy named Gary. Look, Lucas, they have the video. They have the logs. They have the cocaine purchase history from a Venmo transaction you made. You're cooked. Plead guilty. We might get manslaughter down to involuntary, but the perjury and fraud are sticky. I'm looking at 15 years, maybe 20. Elias is dead. The judge is furious. The community wants blood. I sign the plea deal. Court date for sentencing. The room is packed. Elias's daughter is there, 19 years old. Crying. Marcus is there, stone-faced, wearing Elias's old chef coat. A silent tribute. The judge speaks. Mr. Miller, in my 20 years on the bench, I have rarely seen such callous disregard for human life. You destroyed a man systematically. For your ego, you weaponized the justice system. You weaponized the Me Too movement dynamics. You made it harder for real victims to be believed, and you drove a man to his grave. I sentence you to 25 years in state prison, no parole for 15. Gavel bangs. It echoes like a gunshot. I look at Marcus. He mouths one word. Burnt. Prison. It's not like the movies. It's boring. It's loud. It smells like bleach and sweat. I'm assigned to kitchen duty. Cruel irony. I'm washing huge metal pots with lukewarm water. The other inmates hate me. The fake victim. The crying chef. I get beaten up in the showers. Lose 2 teeth. Spend a week in solitary for protection. 5 years pass. I'm 34 now. I look 50. I work in the library now. Kitchen was too dangerous. I see a magazine. Culinary Digest. Cover story. The Legacy of Elias Vance. New scholarship fund for young chefs. Restaurant Vellum reopens under new management. Head chef Marcus Trent. He bought the rights. He restored it. The article quotes him. We cook with integrity here. We honor the truth. Every plate is a testament to Elias. I cry. Quietly. So the guards don't hear. I have 20 years left. My parents don't visit. My friends are gone. I am a footnote in a tragedy. A warning story told to culinary students. Don't be a Lucas. I dream of the steak. The Wagyu. If I had just owned it. If I had just said, yes, chef, I messed up, I would have been fired. I would have found another job. I would be free, but I couldn't handle the shame. So I chose this. I chose the lie. And the lie ate me alive. 10 years in. Parole hearing denied. Lack of remorse. I am remorseful. I tell the board. I think about him every day. They don't believe me. My face is the face of a liar. It always will be. Back to the cell. Concrete walls. Steel bars. I close my eyes. I can still smell the burnt garlic. It never goes away.